So we have a special edition of Clicking in Cleveland right now. Betsy's telling us a little story about raising her little babies.
Yeah, never heard.
Recently, this is amazing. Our city was ranked 7th best for singles among the 50 most populated cities in the United States. That's according to Clever Real Estate.
The survey is based on looking at data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the Census, Yelp, and the Black Tux, a tuxedo rental company.
Not sure how they fit into that. Yeah, but I don't know what. Our digital anchor Stephanie Haney has been looking into this study to see if this thing is legit. 7th, that's a bold claim, Steph. I mean, normally when we do these lists, we're way down here. So it's good that we're up here, but is it true?
It is a bold claim, and among some very tough competition too. So you know we had to look into this on my 3 Things to Know podcast. So we're looking at how they got this ranking. Everything from the percentage of unmarried people to Yelp ratings for date night options and what it costs to go out. So here's what the people in the streets are saying.
Dating can be fun. It also can be difficult to find somebody that you want to go on more than 1 or 2 dates with as well.
Ain't that the truth? That's why when we heard that Cleveland is ranked the 7th best city for singles, we had to see if that stacks up with what's happening in the real world. Enter the experts.
Hi guys, I'm Katie. I work as a matchmaker for It's Just Lunch Cleveland.
Hi, I'm Allison. I am a kindergarten teacher, currently single, and live in Lakewood.
I'm Adam Gokowski. I'm also in Lakewood.
Are you currently single at the time?
Currently, the pandemic hasn't been easy. A lot of quarantine. So, as people are getting vaccinated and, trying to get back out, that's where we are now.
When you're ready to get out there, Clever Real Estate says the best part of dating in Cleveland is that your chances of meeting someone are pretty high because most of us aren't married. And our daters say those connections are still starting online.
I am an app user when I am dating. I stick with Hinge pretty much right now. I feel like some of the other ones are for a younger crowd.
Once you get that date lined up, the survey says it's relatively cheap to take someone out in Cleveland, with the average date coming in below the national average at just over $101. Our daters, though, think that number is off.
$100, I might be selling myself cheap on air right now, but I can't imagine.
Okay, so you're saying it's high. You think you can you can have a date for 2 people less than $101?
Oh, for sure. You could probably split it down to 75.
That sounds suspect to me, but regardless of what you're paying, the survey says options for a night out are pretty good too, and our matchmaker agrees.
I think that Cleveland specifically just never has a shortage of things to do. I mean, there's restaurants that have live music. There's always something going on somewhere. There's festivals. So I think to not find a place to want to date in Cleveland would be extremely difficult.
So what's the verdict? Does Clever Real Estate's ranking line up with the real-world dating experience in Cleveland?
Maybe Cleveland is one of the top 7 cities for singles? I don't know. How do we feel? Do we agree with that?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Love to see that enthusiasm. Ever the cheerleader for love. Now, this was very surprising to me, though. Cleveland ranks higher than New York City for singles. Way higher. Having just moved here from there, I was very surprised. New York is number 47, Jay and Betsy, in this study of 50 for single people.
Probably for expense, for sure. It's got to be the priciest.
Too many people.
Lots of people for sure, but I think that's it because you lose points in this study for cost of living and also cost of taking someone out on a date.
Yeah, so there you go. New York is very expensive to do that. But I would think with the drawing pool there, where it's a metro area of like 15 million people or whatever, you'd think that they would have a high success rate, but maybe not.
And I have to do an ad. Our producer, Monique,
Oh,
is
you're in trouble, Betsy.
just a gem. And
Oh, you are in so much trouble right now.
She's beautiful and smart and funny and
she's
talented.
rapping you hard right now.
And Jay and I will screen everyone who wants to date her. So
you're in so much trouble.
And I will jump in now to change the subject.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
There are lots of places to take people out, so I asked them. I got some tips from the daters and the matchmaker for their favorite spots. So make sure you go to wkyc.com/3 things to know, listen to the whole podcast, and you can get their suggestions for where to go out.
I think I'll take my little ear speaker out.
Yeah, you're in big trouble, Bets.
Wait a few minutes to pick that conversation up.
You are in so much trouble.